everybody, I'm Stefan. Welcome back to another lesson in my Czerny's Opus 599 for Solo Learners course. In this video, we're going to learn number 47. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and if you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up. Also, I offer online piano lessons. If you're looking for one, there's going to be information below. And if you'd like to get this very special edition of Czerny's Opus 599 specifically for solo learners, links will be below too. Number 47 is really about expressive melody, phrasing, and the practice of the key of F major. We have a very tuneful melody in the right hand with some longer slurs and some shorter slurs in the second section. And our job is to try to phrase and shape that melody as nicely as we can with some very even chords in the left hand. So let's have a look. The first section is the first 8 bars until the repeat sign. We are in 3/4, so 3 quarter note beats in every bar. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's allegro, so fast, and the key signature is F major, so every B is going to be B flat. Now let's see the left hand first because it's fairly simple. We've got a few chords and the chords are broken up into bottom note and top 2 notes. So the F major chord is broken up into F and top 2. And notice how there is a slur between the first 2 notes, but the third one is staccato. So we're going to transfer the weight from the bottom note to the chord and then bounce. Down, connect and bounce. Down, connect and bounce. Again, you can see my wrist is very soft and loose. I'm not keeping it in a tense position. My hand is rounded and I'm playing those double notes very accurately. So first chord, as I said, is an F major. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we have a C in first inversion, E, G, C. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, back to F. F again. 1, 2, 3. Now we have a C major in second inversion, G, C, E. 1, 2, 3, a G7, and C, C, C. And that's the left hand. So a couple of chords, primary chords of C major in inversions, but the key thing is to connect through the first 2 notes and then bounce. Now the right hand has this beautiful melody, some quite difficult thumb crossings there, and it's quite a wide position. So what we need to do is move the wrist and the forearm to follow the shape of the melody to create a beautiful dolce expressive playing. So let's play through the notes of the first phrase. We're going to start 1 on the C, and watch out for the dotted notes because they are everywhere. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. So 1 and 2 and. Always move on the and. So make sure to count the dotted notes correctly. So what I'm going to do is put a slight accent on the first in each bar, and those 8th notes or quavers are just going to roll off. And then I'm going to watch out for my thumb crossings. And every time we have the 2-beat note followed by the 1-beat note, the half note and the quarter note at the ends of phrases, we're going to do a strong weak. So once again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, crossing over, C, B flat, 1, 2, and I'm rounding up and lifting up. So as the end of the phrase, I'm going to get quieter and I'm going to lift up my hand. And as you could see, my arm and wrist was moving with the melody to make it as expressive as I can. Second phrase, starting on C, bar 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. Now a really big stretch here up to the E. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we have a G7, almost like an arpeggio, and finishing on the C. Again, multiple fingerings are going to work here. Make sure you choose the one that's most comfortable and stick with it. The one in the book is just a guidance only. Hands together. Watching out for these staccatos in the left hand and emphasizing the right hand melody, keeping the left hand gentle. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. And that was the first section. Now let's move on to the second section. We get again these dominant chords, the C7 chords, left hand, E, G, C, 1, 2, 3, F chord, 2, 3, a C7, which is going to be C, E, G, B, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, F, 2, 3, a C7, and F, finishing on the F major. So the first section finished on the dominant C major, second section finishes on the tonic F major. Again, very careful with the double notes to make sure they go down together. Right hand is going to be a little bit harder, some bigger stretches here, and the rhythm changes. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. Again, strong, light, strong, light. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. So finishing on a C7 arpeggio and then the F major tonic chord. Now, as you can see, these slurs are much shorter. They're 1 bar long. So what we need to do is very quickly lift up at the end of the slur and then connect all the other notes. Hands together. And that's the end. So I hope you'll enjoy this little study from Czerny's Opus 599. It's really good for shaping melodies. It's not too long, quite easy to memorize, but the melody is deceptive. It looks very simple and it sounds very simple, but the bigger intervals and the thumb crossings are going to make it a little bit harder to play up-tempo and smoothly without any hiccups or any slips or hesitations. Practice in smaller sections like the 8 bars I showed you here. That always works better, and when the whole piece flows, you can do it from beginning to end and try to work a little bit on speed, but phrasing and shaping is your primary goal in this exercise.